Welcome, this is Avi.
And joy.
And finally, we are on our episode 11 Dai.
Yes.
So,
Exciting.
correct yun. So, daghang salamat sa inyong suporta ha, mga higala. Gimingaw mo na mo. It's been a while, no? Due to our busy work schedule, we decided to do our podcast twice a month na lang. So, still on Sunday, 9 p.m. Philippine time and 2 p.m. UK time, Dai. 'Di ba?
Yes, true. And good news sa tumahigala sa Dino, our podcast is available in our Facebook account. So just search Avijoy Podcast and everyone can have access to all our episodes day so far. And also please like and follow our Facebook account. Dagang salamat once again.
As in. So, guys, disclaimer lang ha, SPG ni, patnubay ng magulang ay kailangan. So, kay uwag-uwag maninga topic, no?
That's true. Importante din ang guidance sa parents, no? So, for our today's episode, day, part 2, let's talk about how's your sexual health.
Ja.
Ikaw, day.
Um, for me, I believe my sexual health is healthy because my husband is here, charot. And we are
Wow.
doing PDS package of care a week, day. Charing lang.
Gikilig lagi ka.
Syempre, oy, ginoo ko. Sa akong pananaw, day, kay murag yun si Ryan Gosling akong bana. Oh.
True, oy.
As in, pero bitaw oy, I believe so far I value my sexual health as it is part of my overall health. Like for instances,
Mm,
I find time for intimate moments with my husband despite having a busy
mm,
schedule. Kaya it is important as it will strengthen your relationship whether you are in a relationship, partner mo, or married na mo.
mm.
Ikaw,
That's
Dai.
true. So, if I may add on as well, day, no? Being an adult as well, we need to take care of our sexual health. For instance, if we are sexually active, we need to use any contraceptive method as well. If you're not planning for any pregnancy, like condom or pills, in this way as well, Dai, we will prevent any sexually transmitted infections. And also, just having one partner, isn't it? Instead of having multiple partners as well. And since we're active sexually as well, we need to be kinder to ourselves, like having a sexual health checkup, like a cervical smear, for instance, like we do as a woman every 3 years, blood test, a genital swab, or urine sample. This is a good tool to really detect STIs for individuals having unprotected sex. It's true that prevention is better than cure.
Correct, Jud na, Dai. I agree to that.
Mm.
100%.
Day, so now that we are talking about sexual health, so let's also talk about lust versus love. How do we differentiate the two?
Can you elaborate, Miss Joy?
Joy, Miss Joy, good. Like for example, lust is entirely a sexual attraction or a pleasure, whilst love is having sexual intimacy or making love with passion or compassion to the person that you truly love.
Nagbubugang pag-ibig. Bitaw I can
Mm,
only speak with my own principles ha and belief and are not against people who tried it or practice like polygamous baron, friends with benefit, but I've considered
mm,
it as lust. I considered love if ever you are doing sex because you love that person and you are not pressured to do sexual intimacy with that person.
mm,
Apart from that, having pleasure, having excitement of doing it because of the action itself without thinking about the consequences, mo na akong i-consider nga lust.
That's true. And as well, the knowing that person's intention or agenda, because some women or men are dating only because or for simple like just having sex. So that is love. That is lust
Mm.
rather, because it doesn't involve your emotions. Like for instance, you've said, isn't it, like friends with benefits? Like me myself as well, I wouldn't engage myself in any like non commitment. I wanted to be committed to that person before engaging into sexual intimacy.
As in,
Against those people that who are engaged into such setup, like for example, friends with benefits, because that's their choice as long as they are and will be responsible in their own actions. But in the long run, there is a consequences, because at some point, isn't it, you will be invested emotionally, especially women. You will eventually develop feelings for that person, which can lead you to being brokenhearted, even feeling all sorts of negative emotions like shame, guilt, embarrassment.
as
So
in.
yeah, that is the reality, isn't it?
Correct, Dai. Kanang sometimes we are already in a in a what they call this one internet world na ta wherein everyone you
Mm,
can interact social media wise like internet
mm,
dali ra kay ta maka-engage of people because that's how our era of today. They
mm,
can easily
mm,
like one shot away, one message away, and all of a sudden you can meet up and then you don't even know that that person just really wanted you to have sex but for you love na day to kanang na-attach na ka because you've
mm,
been texting, you have been emailing,
mm,
emailing kanang PM or message mo without even knowing,
mm,
because I believe that last bisan pag last na but if you're constantly doing it eventually you will have emotionally attached to that one because we as human being mo gitawag tag emotional human being kay attached gyud tag emotions and having sex releases hormones that is inclined to have emotional attachment.
mm, mm. And nauban na, di ba, there is a dating app na
Mm.
kunwari dating app kuno, pero they use it as a tool to have sex with someone
Mm.
who even met them for the first time without even knowing the person.
As
So
in.
as well as that, if fine enough, that's your decision. I'm not against it. I respect your decision. And if you have like multiple partners, for example, like use like a sort of protection just to reduce the likelihood of you getting STI. And if you have like wife or husband or even have a life partner, don't engage into such temptation, isn't it?
Kaayo oy I don't have.
Last naman na siya. Kung naa kay mga kabit diha, di naman siya love. Last na siya.
Correct that.
Okay, that's important that you say no to temptation, because also din na imong vows nga imong gi sulti sa public, isn't it?
And then yeah and then kanang the trust and honesty ninyo as a married
Mm.
couple naguba gani and trust is the
Mm. True,
biggest
true.
biggest thing that if it's broken it cannot be fixed right away.
Mm.
And then respeto ba diha man gud mo makita
Mm.
unsa ka kagag unsa nimo girespeto imong asawa or imong bana nga inyo jung
Give value, yeah.
yes inyong gi-keep ang relationship intact kay for me ha I cannot imagine myself mo cheat sa akong bana nga makigchongkang ko makig-sex ko sa laing ko ano niya makahunaw na ko giatot uy para sa ako I cannot even imagine myself doing such thing apart from my husband yun kay mambot lang mahadlok
Yeah,
og karma day.
that's true. And even like strong values as well. You need to hold on to your morals and strong values as well. Na it's important na mo resist you kag temptation. King at the end of the day, if you have children, who will suffer the most? Your children,
Kaayo.
who will witness nga ikaw biya as an adult, you are a living example of your children. So you need to act like a responsible adult. Di magsigig pamiga, no?
Dili magsig uwag-uwag kay maputlan jud otin.
Mm. That's true. Ipatulfo dayon dyan.
Day, dili na dyan mapatulfo, day. Diyos ko, marimar gini. Pa-refund dyan, day, yung sta ng mga nagast... charot lang.
So Dai, let's talk about like, are you pro for like sex before or after marriage? So what's your take on it?
Um, for me, ha, as I said earlier, this is only my own opinion. Dili din ako siya, I'm also respecting other opinions. But for me, okay ra jud na that you will have sex before marriage because we have different upbringings, we have different values in life. If you think that having sex before marriage will help you to satisfy your singleness until such time that you are ready, that's perfectly fine because ingon nga nila experience is the best teacher, di ba? But
Mm,
for me, I practice the latter one, which is sex after marriage. Because for me, bisag bastos ko ba, no? Charot. Ingon pa
mm,
ninyo, ingon pa ninyo. But I still
mm,
value my principles of having the value of chastity. Like, I will preserve my sexual intimacy with my husband. At least mo na akong gift sa akong husband. Which, wala
mm,
ko nagmahay. I never regretted it because I proved to myself in my 20s and in my singleness that I have the self-control that I will not be tempted to go against my
mm,
values and principles. And hopefully, I can find the one that also respects me and value me as a woman. And luckily, I have my husband, which I forever be grateful with you, day. Kay grabe gid iyang
mm,
respeto na ko, Zay.
mm, mm, mm. And to add on as well, they know, like as an adult, we need to be responsible and accountable in our own actions, and knowing the risk or consequences upon engaging into such sexual intimacy. I'm not against those people who are having sex before marriage, but all I can say that have sex or be sexually intimate to the person that like your life partner, for example, or even after marriage. For me, if I have a time machine, that I would, have sex with someone, to a life partner, or after married, or after marriage, because that's your life partner, isn't it?
As in,
As and stand on your values or grounds, and ignore the peer pressure na kung imo mga amiga like sexually active, tapos ginatupo-tupo ka nga dapat ikaw pod, just say no. And if for you wanted to have sex after marriage, absolutely fine, that's your decision.
correct, oy. Kana ganing feeling mo nga. Despite, mo nga, even the majority are doing it, but you are the only one who's not doing it, doesn't mean that it is right for you. Because
Mm,
if you think that you're not comfortable doing it and if you feel that you are hesitant to do it, that means at least 1% ana di gid ka ganahan anang abutang. So ayo jud
mm,
na buhata kay ara man na nimo ma-test imong self because you know your values, your boundaries and your limitation as a human being because wala man
mm.
na ing makaila sa imong self kung di imo harapong kaugalingon day.
Oh, that's true. So Dai, what are takeaways? So,
Oh, so at the end of the day, Dai, sa ako pang giingon ganiha, you know yourself better than anyone. Like, no amount of peer
mm,
pressure, no temptation can dictate you in doing sex without you permitting
mm,
it. May nagkakagno
mm,
na. Like, it's also a sign of your self-control and how you feel worth it as a person and as a woman itself na dili jud ko. Like, for
mm,
example, magpatinta nga, sige na, bisag labi pa kay ka, bisan pag si Ryan Gosling pa ka diha or si Joshua Garcia, di siya ko magpatintal ni mo. Ah, kuta na lang siya kumuta na umuladok. Muladok
and
na
as
lang
well,
siya
Dai,
pagtaway.
that's true. And we need to be responsible in our own health, isn't it? Because that's part of our life. And if you felt something na dili bitaw siya sakto or you have the symptoms, do not be scared and have courage in seeking professional help, like seeing a doctor, for example, or sexual health clinic for you to have a series of tests or checkup. Early detection is better than being late, isn't it? Magmahay kanan mao na ingon sa kuan ba sa ato
Katiguan.
na nasa huli ang pagsisisi.
As in,
Ignore
tinuod
lang
ko.
nimo ang mga tabu. Ignore lang gid nimo ang mga noise sa palibot nga pag musik gali kag help hugaw na kay ka nga pagkatao. You need to look after yourself. And the importance as well, Dai, sa mga minyo especially or have like partners, life partners, to say no to temptation.
Kaayo.
Kay daghan biya karon no na broken families sa tinuod lang. There's increased numbers of broken families and they don't really know the effect nga ilang na nahatag sa mga kabatanunan ba sa children nga masin nila ma-witness nila ang gipambuhat sa ilang parents or even like um to their partners as well.
Yeah, tinuod oy. If you can recall it la, as much as possible as we grow older. Aw kanang bata pa ta ba nga ganan betag
Mm.
family. Kanang usa na
Mm.
papa usa na tong mama dili maglibog na nun ka kadaghan kay kag magpapa no. Usahay
Mm.
it's scary on the part of the children because they are confused of who are they looking up to. Kinsa bid ako role model eh kay
Yeah, because they ano, 'di ba? Like role models, isn't it? Your parents are your role models. The one that you looked up to.
correct. Sila ba yung first teacher? So, kanang mga values ba? We should be an adult. That's why we are called adult, for us to be responsible in our own actions and face the consequences. But you need to think about it multiple times if you want to cheat or anything. But no, jud anang cheating. Uy, kay ayaw jud.
Uwag-uwag din, no?
Dili jud mag-uwag-uwag kay maputlan jud notch.
Truly. So, Dai, at the end of the episode, we always have quotes, isn't it? So, our quote for the day, Bisaya version ni siya ha, tagaig, bili imong kaugalingon.
In English, know your worth.
Truly.
So we hope you enjoyed today's podcast and learned a thing or two to become the best version of yourself.
As we always say, every day is a learning.
This is Abby.
And joy.
Truly, make a proud.
Till the next one. See you soon.